Hey, what's going on? Wasn't sure if I was gonna make this video or not, just because I'm trying not to kill the vibe on my channel, but I think I just want to talk about this because it's something that I've been struggling with lately, and I think it's, other people can relate. So this video isn't necessarily just for my current watchers, but it's for anyone who's struggling in the same way I am, and that is with finding work. I, made my last video on the, one of the maid updates explaining how finding work is hard. Well, it not only has gotten to the point where I am completely unable to pay my bills because of the lack of money. And look, it's not because I'm lazy, always, well, just get off your ass. Bet that people are just lazy and entitled. No. But when you put in 60 applications, and if you don't believe me, let me show you. So I use Indeed, and this is my job sections. Applied. Jobs that I've applied to recently, and by recently I mean this is counting last 14 days. I've applied, you see that? See that number right there? 52. And that's not counting the ones that I've had to do directly on the company's website. So it's over 60 applications within 14 days. You know how many of those jobs called me? This many. You know how many interviews I've done so far? Just that. And the weird thing is, and this is something I've never dealt with before, I went into this interview feeling good. I had relevant job experience. I have a really solid resume put together. I came in, had good, I felt good about it. I thought they felt good about me. I spent time making sure I talked to them at the company, and everything. And they were telling me that they couldn't get anyone in there. Like I was the only one that showed up for the interview out of all the interviews they had scheduled. So, this was on a Thursday. I do my interview. They said, we have a couple more interviews to conduct, and then we'll give you a call beginning of next week, Monday or Tuesday, and we'll let you know. Okay, great. That was almost 2 weeks ago, and nothing. I did my due diligence. I waited until that following Wednesday, and I ended up calling the manager I interviewed with. I didn't get in touch with him. I left him a message. I said, I'm just following up with you. I was told that I would be hearing something by now, and I have not. I was just wanting to know if you made a decision on hiring for that, for your position. I have nothing back. I've been ghosted. I can't tell you how many times I've been ghosted. After reaching out for work, it's frustrating. I have a couple interviews set up this week, but I don't know what's going to happen. In Maryland, I was struggling to find work too. Moving down here, I didn't struggle too much. I ended up getting something, which, long story short, fell through because of just management issues with the company. So it left me jobless once again. But I thought Florida would be a little bit better at finding work because, the economy hasn't been as shuttered as much as other places, but come to find out, it's really no better. And I've been having just a tough time here as anywhere trying to find work, and I don't understand what's going on. But before I got the first job down here that I had interviewed for another job. And I did the interview, and they were going to hire me. I had to go and do the drug screening and background check, which neither of them I have to worry about. There's nothing that I would ever worry about failing either of those four. Week go by. I heard nothing. Another week goes by. Nothing. Then I call. Hey, what's going on? Oh, it's just taking a little bit longer than usual. Okay, how much longer? Oh, it shouldn't be that much longer. Cool. Another week goes by. Call. Hey, what's going on? We're still waiting on your drug test results. Okay, great. And nothing back from either of the background? No, we're still waiting. Okay, I really need to start working soon. Oh, I understand. Hopefully we'll hear back something soon. Okay, great. Nothing. Beginning next week, I took myself right up to the dealership. I'm like, what's going on? Oh yeah, we got the drug results back and that's fine, but we're still waiting to hear back from the background check. Why is it taking 4 weeks to get hired to do a background check? And then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, fine. Meanwhile, I'm still looking, and this is what happened. I ended up starting that other job, waiting for this one to come through. And, you know, needless to say, they never got back to me. Nothing, ever. Technically, I was hired. But here I am. I've never started working there. So, you know, back to square one, I've applied over 60 jobs in the last 14 days. That's not including the ones I've applied to in the previous 14 days. So we're looking probably somewhere in closing in on 100 applications. So far, on the second time around, I've only had one interview. I've been in touch with businesses, following up, going there, asking management what's going on, why am I not getting call back, why am I not getting interviews set up. No one knows what I'm talking about half the time. Some of these places don't even know that they have job positions even open. I'm like, how do you not know? I'm getting upset, and I tell them, please go and take a look at your online listings and take them off the internet. If you're not hiring, take them off. I'm getting upset because I need to work. I have bills to pay. I'm sinking in debt, and these companies are playing, and I don't understand what's going on. You know, if I wasn't making an effort to try, you know, I try to make sure that I interview well, you know, I clean myself up, I go and I dress nice, and I try to, you know, be the best candidate I can, set myself on a position, and I get ghosted, man. And I've never had this problem. I used to go into the jobs, interview, get hired on the spot, start the next week. And I've done that multiple times. I've never in my life have struggled this much to find work. And this has only been a problem since the pandemic. I don't know if it's to blame on that. I don't know what it is to blame on. All I know is I've not had this problem before that. I'm having it now. And it's frustrating, and I don't know what to do. And I know I'm not the only one. I've, you know, looked around. There's other videos on YouTube, you know, people talking about how this is a common occurrence somehow. People are struggling to find work, and it's not because that they are being picky or they are whatever. You know, they're just like me. You know, they have good professional work experience. They have great, you know, they're great candidates for jobs, but they're being ghosted. You know, either before the interview, after the interview, there's some disconnection, you know, and they're not even hired. So I don't understand what's going on, and it's frustrating, man. You know, and I hope people can find this video, and I just want anyone who's going through this, please know you're not alone. And I know that may not help because you might still be sinking in debt just as me. And I get it. At least you know it's not a you thing. It's something is weird going on in our world, in our economy, in the workforce. And, you know, they go ahead and say there's the great resignation, there's the great mismatch, there's the great whatever the hell's going on. There's all these things happening. I just don't understand. You know, at the end of the day, all that's hurting is people like you and me, you know, just trying to feed ourselves, trying to keep a roof over our head, trying just to pay the bare minimum bills I can barely afford to enjoy myself, you know, anymore. I've not been able to hardly pay anything I need to pay. I'm having bills go in collections. I have financial institutions just breathing down my neck asking, where's the money? Hey, I don't know. That's a great question. You'll get it when I get it. You know, like everything is going to hell in a handbasket, and I don't understand why. Now, I didn't really want to make this video to be negative. You know, my whole channel is supposed to be about having fun with cars and doing automotive stuff. But this is something that I kind of want to set aside from my normal content and get out there so other people can see. You know, there's something really strange going on, and I don't know what it is. I'm trying. I'm hoping maybe by the end of this week, I got 2 more interviews set up. I'm just hoping, you know, someone will say yes. I've never had to beg for a job in my life, but here I am, pretty much practically begging for work. That's demoralizing, man. It's really knocks the wind out of your sails. And I just can't believe I'm going through this, you know? So if you are someone you know is going through the same thing, know they're not alone. The only thing I can tell you is to keep doing what I'm doing. Just try every day. Try the hardest you can. You know, something's got to give, I guess. I just hope it doesn't give too late, you know? So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here. I just wanted to go ahead and share this. So if anyone's watching, you know, please share this video. This video gets shared around enough, get the message out there, you know, that there's something going on. And is there a way to fix it? Maybe, you know, we more people need to speak up. Something's happening and it's not good, you know, ain't good at all.